Your dragon. Their doom. Alright, enough of that. Hello and welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for so long. I think I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I work at a small family business. Valentine's Day hit me way too hard. I ended up waiting on a lot of customers. Ended up getting something called the crud, which is basically a coughing, nose runny, awful feeling, can't breathe at night kind of a problem. Took some antibiotics. I felt a lot better. And then we lost 2 employees. Not, for good reasons. They moved away, and that's, no problem there. Had a lot of trouble replacing them. Still not completely recovered from that. And then I got a jury summons. So I've got, there's a lot going on. But I'm here now. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm going to try to be more entertaining. And as it turns out, it took me till the pre-release of Dragons of Tarkir. So here I am. I ended up playing a Tarka, and I did fairly well. These were the rares that I pulled. Surak, the Hunt Caller. Ended up pulling up a foil Dragon Tempest along with Myth Realized, 2 Pitiless Horde, and a Monastery Mentor. Now I went with a Tarka, red-green, but I ended up actually playing white-green because I had too many really good reasons to play white-green. And I also had really good reasons to play black. 2 Pitiless Horde, can you imagine? And then the Dragon Tempest, I seriously thought about playing red, except I didn't get a single dragon. I mean, I had the one from Fate Reforged that destroys a non-land creature, or a non-creature permanent when it goes to the graveyard. So I couldn't justify playing Dragon Tempest for 1 dragon. And that happens sometimes. So I focused on green, white, and red, oddly enough. Original Abzan. So I went with green-white, and because of the way sideboards work, when you play in a sealed tournament like this, when you have the boosters and you build a deck out of those 6 boosters, in this case the seeded pack and 5 boosters, every card that's left over from your pack you get to use as your sideboard. So I actually had, 13. I had 13 green cards and 7 forests, and I literally swapped them out for 13 black cards and 7 swamps. And it threw people off, for one. I ended up doing 3-1. Lost my final match, unfortunately. But that happens sometimes. No, I lost my 3rd match. And that happens sometimes. I actually could have done a little bit better, but it happens. Like I said, no big deal. So yeah, I decided to play Surak. Did very good. He's an interesting leader for a Tarka. For what would have been Teamer before. Actually, I'd like to talk about the new dice that we got. I actually don't like them that much. I don't like that we don't get the buttons like we did when we had Fate Reforged. We don't get anything that has the new symbols on them. So, what's that about? Oh well. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't even get the sticker. Why didn't we even get a sticker? Another interesting thing that I found out, a lot of people were pulling mythic rares from their Fate Reforged pack. Not sure why. Some people got Ugins, some people got Brutal Horde Chief, I know, popped up a couple of times. I got Monastery Mentor. Again, I think there's something about these seeded packs that they know that there's going to be something good in them that you're going to definitely be able to use. It ended up being like dragons or mythic rares. Pretty good. So, what ended up doing the best at my pre-release was actually Dash. Dash was the kind of deck type with Kolagon, and it was just really, really brutally fast. The person who played today, and I decided playing Ojutai. I think I'm pronouncing that right. When I played against them, they actually had too many Dash cards. They had gotten 2 of the enchantment. When the creature comes to play, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And it played like a standard deck. It was really good. I was struggling to get stuff out just to block or try and deal anything with it. And the reason why I have this card sitting over here is because the only thing I can really think of that's going to stop Dash is it's a very strong format. They'll either reprint Propaganda, Ghostly Prison, or I expect Discard to have a comeback now. You can play Mind Rot and Waste Not, and because they're definitely going to be holding creatures in their hand or putting them in play, you'll be able to wipe them out a lot easier. So I look forward to discard decks coming back, that's for sure. The other cool card was Epic Confrontation. This is the kind of card that doesn't really exist very much for green. First turn you put out a Mana Mystic or any type of elf. Second turn you play an extra land. Epic Confrontation will wipe out just about anything they put out on turn 2. Even if it doesn't kill it, even if the creature's just trait, you can still swing out with the creature that has +1/+2 and deal more damage. So this is unusually good for green to get a creature removal like this. And it doesn't say the creature can't have flying. It's like, so Surok, he's jumping pretty high. He's Super Surok or something. Again, it's a wonderful card. I'm surprised they were able to make it. So you've got some interesting choices. Now, like I said, I went 3-1, so I do have some booster packs, and I'll open them up real quick, and then I'll let you go on your way. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep doing more videos, but let's do something at least a little bit more entertaining. Now, I don't want to open up all the packs that I won, so let's just go with these 3. Just see what happens. Maybe I'll also talk a little bit about a video that a video series I'm going to start uploading. We'll see if I can do one a day. Try and go for the whole week. I guess we'll see. Alright, Impact Tremors. That's the card. Impact Tremors reads, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's so good with Dash. Student of Ojutai. Gain 2 life when you play a non-creature spell. Excellent card. Tread Upon. Target creature gets +2/+2 and trample on end of turn. They make Awaken the Bear. They make Tread Upon. There's so many good cards here. Kind of interesting. I guess it's an elk or something that's attacking. Negate. Good. They reprinted that. Standard needed it. And it sounds like the air conditioner is about to go on. Glint. Nice way to protect your creatures. It's strange that blue creatures need protection now, but now because there's things like Epic Confrontation, I understand it. Pacifism. Reprinted. Not very good against Dash, I gotta say. Guardian Shield Bearer. Interesting card. And there goes the air conditioner. Atarka Efreet. Somebody played this against me as a Megamorph. It's actually pretty good. You get it out as a 2/2 creature for Morph, and then you pay 3 mana to flip it face up, and it becomes a 6/2 creature that deals 1 damage to a creature or player. That's actually pretty good. I mean, it won't do much in Standard, but in Sealed, even if you're not playing red, you can put it face down for 3 colorless, and it's at least a Gray Ogre. So that's nothing to sneeze at. Flatten, excellent removal. Gets around regeneration, which is pretty good in this set. Elusive Spellfist. Incursion Thief. Remade. Good card. Probably Mono Blue has a decent shot at a deck type. And Silumgar Scorn. Oh, a friend of mine is actually looking for this. It's a good card. As an additional cost to cast it, you can reveal a dragon card. If you do, well, you counter target spell unless its player pays 1 colorless mana. But if you revealed a dragon, you just counter the spell outright. 2 mana to counter a spell like that, that's really good. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of really good control decks that are going to be playing Ojutai. Seismic Rupture. Deals 2 damage to each creature without flying. Good card. Oh, let's keep the uncommons separate. And Graceblade Artisan. This is a nice card for Tiny Leaders because it's going to work very well in the green-white enchantment deck. Harbinger of the Hunt. That's our rare. Island and a Goblin token. Nice. Alright, let's move on to the next 2. Shambling Goblin. When it dies, just target creature gets -1/-1. Kind of like Festering Goblin. Impact Tremors. Another one. Glaring Aegis. Cool card. Velocodon Yearling. Diregar Nemesis. Evolving Wilds, good card. Sandcrafter Mage, good. Duress has been reprinted. Shape the Sands. Virulent Plague. Actually a really good card against a lot of Tiny Leader cards right now. Student of Ojutai. It's back up there. Bell Toll Dragon. Fun card. Hexproof 3/3 flyer for 6 is worthwhile, and the Megamorph's not too bad. Self-Inflicted Wound. Interesting cycle of cards that remove things. And Radiant Purge. Exile target multicolored creature or multicolored enchantment. Interesting. Mountain and Morph token. Last pack. Let's see, Kolagon Aspirant. Interesting, it gets around all these tokens that are coming up, all the 1/1s. Dromoka Doomcaster. It slows things down in sealed draft. Dutiful Attendant dies, return another target creature from graveyard to your hand. Not bad. I mean, it's 3 for 1 too, but in sealed especially, it's not too bad. Let's see, Negate, reduce in stature. Whoa, that's a cool removal card. That helps get around Formidable and Ferocious. Keep that in mind when you're drafting. Negate, Dragon's Eye Sentry, cool card. Works in a green, white, red. Well, it works in a Defender deck, but it works very well with Doran deck. Guardian Shieldbearer, Sarkhan's Rage. Somebody actually drafted 3 of these in sealed. That's just so good. Vial of Dragonfire, not bad. It's not what I was hoping it would be, but it's okay. Press the Advantage. 2 target creatures +2/+2 and gain trample at the end of turn. Not the worst. Dromoka Monument. Kalsisma, Behemoth. Can't attack or block unless you pay 2. 3 mana for 5/5 though. That's not bad. Alright. And Sunbringer's Touch. Bolster X, or X is the number of cards in your hand. Each creature controlled with a +1/+1 counter on it gains trample until end of turn. 4-cost sorcery. I don't know that that'll actually do all that much, but it's a card. And the new warrior token, the Swamp. Bunch of interesting cards. Well, please feel free to comment in the comment section. Let me know what kind of cards you were looking for, what kind of cards you played. How were your victories, you know? Take care, everybody.